Hi friends, welcome to a gab about a bag. The bag that we are gabbing about today is my Louis Vuitton Speedy 25 bandolier in the Crafty print. This is what it looks like. I made a gab video several weeks ago, maybe months ago now, about 5 Louis Vuitton items that were classic to the fashion house that I did not own, and the Speedy was one of them. Speedy bags are iconic, they are legendary. It is the bag that most people first become aware of when they learn about Louis Vuitton. So I really have a love-hate relationship with this bag. I love the idea of the bag, first of all, not original Speedy. I just am too much of a city girl who needs hands-free all the time to do a bag that doesn't have a shoulder strap, so I'm not a super huge fan of the Speedy without the bandolier. So even though the bandolier adds several hundreds of dollars to the cost of the bag, for me it's just so much more worth it because then I can actually use it. Okay. So the love is that it's a super cute style, it's very functional, and it's very classic. You can always get your money out of a Speedy. What I didn't like about the Speedies that I had was that I always had a Speedy 30. Why? Because Speedies were among the first bags that I started buying. So my first Louis Vuitton bags were totes, including the Neverfull. But then when I started adding Speedies, I was kind of in that mindset of like, it needs to be a bag that I can use all the time for all things. I think you know what I mean, right? When you're new to buying luxury and spending that much on bags and you only have a couple, like they really need to be workhorses. And the Speedy 30 is a workhorse, like no question about it. That bag will get you day to night to weekends in a blink of an eye. The mistake I made was always putting so much in the bags. So I started having shoulder and back problems, and I realized that I could not carry bags that were that heavy on my shoulders. I transitioned to backpacks, which I loved and love and enjoy using just as well, and so I kind of moved away from my Speedy 30s, and in the back of my mind I was done with Speedies and I was prepared to admire them from afar until I was reminded that Speedies actually come in a size 25 as well. So then I kind of started thinking, oh, maybe I would add a Speedy 25 if ever I had the opportunity, because I enjoy the shape and the size, as I said, not the size, the shape and the style. So I thought I would be interested in adding a Speedy 25 in the distant future, you know what I mean? Fast forward to when the Crafty collection came out, Speedies were kind of not really something that I was thinking about, but I was in love with the Crafty collection. The first item that I purchased was the Toiletry pouch 26 with the help of my super awesome SA. She helped me get a hold of it, and when I saw it, I knew that print was for me. I knew that it would work for my wardrobe, for my style. I wear a lot of black in the winter, and I just thought, yeah, this is a yes. Let me get the 26, the Toiletry pouch 26. At the time, the Speedy wasn't available, and I wasn't really thinking about Speedies like that. So I was able to get that, and I thought I was satisfied, but I went into Louis Vuitton to pick up a completely unrelated item, and I was just kind of like chatting with one of the SAs there, and she was showing me things that they had, and so we were, you know, hanging out. And so I said, oh, I didn't see the Speedy, but I said, oh, you don't happen to have the Speedy from the Crafty collection, do you? And she said they did, and this was at a time when it was not available on the website. So I said, may I see it? And she said, you may. So she went out back, she grabbed it, she brought it out for me, I put it on. It was love at first sight. Flush, I'm feeling in love, I'm loving the print, I'm trying it on with the outfit I had on, which was like all black, like black sweatpants, black hoodie, maybe even a black leather jacket, and this bag was giving that black outfit all its life. So I bought it. I bought it on the spot, and I came home with it, and I kept it in its box, and I thought about it for days. And then I thought, you know, this is a lot. I do enjoy the Crafty print, but I don't need 2 items in it. So, which is it going to be? So I engaged in polling the people of Instagram to see what they thought, if the toiletry pouch or the Speedy was the better purchase from that line. The toiletry pouch won, but honestly, in my heart, the Speedy was the winner, and I decided to go with the Speedy and sell the toiletry pouch just to kind of add the funds towards this, because first of all, I do enjoy the toiletry pouch, but I use my toiletry pouch as it's intended, as a toiletry pouch, and I do have the kit that you can transform the toiletry pouch into like a bag and wear it like crossbody or on your shoulder, things like that. But I've only done that maybe a handful of times, and I'm glad I have the kit. And if I travel and I'm trying to like not bring 27 different bags with me, that's a great hack to have, right? But typically in my regular day-to-day, I'm not reaching for the toiletry pouch 26 in that way, so I thought, why add another one? Whereas this bag, I just knew that I would reach for it because of my love for Speedies, my love for crossbody. It's weatherproof. I live in Boston, where the weather is fickle at best. It's not impossible to have 4 different types of weather in one day. Rain, snow most of the year, if we're honest. So I thought this would be a terrific bag for me to add. So that's how I came to own this bag. I have used it a couple of times. It is a joy and a treat to use. I have nothing bad to say about it. I've seen a million reviews probably about Speedy 25 bags, and people always say, oh, the opening is kind of hard and it's hard to get things in and out of. I don't know if this because it's a limited edition or a capsule bag, if for some reason the opening is bigger on it than in regular Speedy 25s, but I've had zero problem with that. Like, I don't know, I just put my hand in when I need stuff and I just take it out. So I'm not sure, you know, people have different experiences and different size hands, and some people wear a lot of bangles and rings and things like that, so maybe that's part of it, I don't know, or maybe I'm just missing something, but I've actually had zero trouble reaching in and out with the size of the opening. So far, I've used this just to run quick errands when I know I'm gonna pick up a couple of things in my city. Boston, city of Boston. We are charged $10 for shopping bags in store. So did I say $10? We are charged 10 cents for shopping bags in store. And like, first of all, I don't need to contribute to the clutter and the landfills, but also like if I get 10 bags in one day and I do that 3 days a week, so that's like $3 a week. That's like a latte, as cappuccinos and consignments would say. That's like a latte, that's a coffee, and I don't, anyway. So for all those reasons, I tend to bring a bag. So the other day when I went out, I mostly went to drop off some shoes at the cobbler. So I just brought the shoes in like a paper bag that I could leave there. That was my first stop. But then I also stopped at Lululemon and I picked up a pair of pants and a tank top, and I was able to just pop those right in. I'd brought with me a coffee to drink. The coffee cup fit right in here. Once it was empty, I dried it pretty well so that I wouldn't spill, you know, things like that. So it was just super handy, and the whole day I was able to be completely hands-free and have all of my essentials and then some with me. So that's how I intend to use this bag. So far we're getting along very well, and I will say I am now reinvigorated in my love for Speedies, so I am looking to add more Speedies to my collection. Speedy 25s. I'm thinking I will buy a Speedy 25 in the traditional monogram, and I'm fairly certain I'm going to buy it pre-loved because that vachetta is still a little bit scary to me, and I really don't want to invest. I think the Speedies are now above $1,500. I don't want to spend $1,500 on a bag that is so readily available on the pre-loved market, you know. So I think I will look for one there. That will probably be one of the next bags that I add to my collection. I'm also just kind of on the hunt for special or limited edition or capsule Speedies that I can add to just kind of zhuzh up my wardrobe a little bit. So if you see any, let me know, please. Yeah, okay, so that's all. That's my gab about my Louis Vuitton Speedy Bandolier 25 in the Crafty print. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you're into this bag, if you're looking for it. What are your thoughts? Would you buy it? Why and why not? Take care, fam. Peace.